Hi, my name is Lisa Bergoa, and thank you for listening to my critical reflection podcast for the A-level component of my project. For the last 2 weeks, this project has just about consumed my life, and probably the life of my partner, Alana Hedda. Faced with the enormous task of launching a film promotion package, we divvied up the work in a way that was more digestible for both of us. Alana wrote the script for trailer number 1, edited our shots together, and created our film's poster. I wrote the script for trailer number 2, filmed the shots with her, and created our website and all of its digital platforms. In creating our trailers, we took a route that would best pander to our target audience of 15 to 25-year-olds, sweeping across this demographic. This is a drama film, but our trailers take on 2 different moods. Trailer number 1 is more focused on the uplifting, which captures our protagonist Eleonora's efforts and successes, such as going on a TV talk show and distributing flyers, while the second one is slightly darker and more somber as it captures her challenges and frustration, showing flashes of Alma's deaths, taunts by bullies, and the voiceover frustrations of her journey. We used various different methods to establish these moods. For instance, in trailer 1, we used a high-angle shot as Eleonora goes knocking door to door to tell her neighbors about Alma's Angel, her project. This was achieved by me standing on a ladder to simulate a greater height, and it makes Eleonora seem vulnerable and imploring as she pleads to her neighbors. In the other trailer, however, when a bully decries Eleonora as a faggot, we use a low-angle shot to make our actress Mev seem more imposing and scary, establishing her as someone in a position of power. Similarly, we tackle different symbols in each trailer. Eleonora's contemplative bicycle ride in the first trailer, which is ethereal and otherworldly because of a chrome filter on an iPhone, represents Eleonora's spiritual journey, which takes her from the comfort of her own life into quite literally the battleground of her movement, the homes of her bigoted neighbors. Meanwhile, in trailer number 2, water is a recurring exploratory motif, as it is how Alma kills herself in an opening sequence, and it's also a reflective element during a subsequent scene when Eleonora contemplates whether her movement was even worth it. Our product challenges convention in that it advances a dialogue about the LGBT community and about teenagers in general. Millennial teens are almost universally slandered, even in productions that are targeted toward them, which I always found counterintuitive. They are almost always portrayed as uniformly vapid and apathetic, consumed by the banality of their technology and using a frustratingly insipid speech. They seem to suffer from some kind of cerebral atrophy that makes them engage in almost comically stupid behavior. When they're not, teenagers are presented as special snowflakes who triumph while surrounded by their more stupid counterparts. Our film doesn't deploy these stereotypes, and gives every character a motivation and complexity that adds a degree of dimensionality to them. Eleonora and Reina are perfectly normal teens, but they happen to be changing the world. And unlike many productions targeted towards teenagers, technology isn't portrayed as the enemy, as often occurs with directors who hypocritically portray teens as zombified technophiles, but themselves lavishly depend on digital and social media to reach their target audience. Rather, technology is a purveyor of change and power in this production, with Eleonora launching her movement through the computer and Reina and Eleonora bonding over the laptop in our first trailer. Also, as I discussed in my previous reflection, the LGBT community is vastly underrepresented in popular media. Alma and Eleonora identify as lesbian and bisexual respectively, which can only be said of 0.6% and 0.2% of media portrayals. Queer representation is important because it allows teens who are struggling with their sexual orientation know that what they're feeling is okay, and that there are other people just like them all across the world. Our production promotes a sense of branding through 2 major ways. First off, our insignia of angel wings against a stark black background, which has a minimalistic yet jarring effect, is omnipresent in all things related to the film. The movie posters, the endings of the trailer, all the social media accounts as well as the website, and any merchandise we will be selling in the future. This will generate consumer recognition of the brand by the audience who will associate the insignia with not only the film, but the wider real-life Alma's Angel movement, which I will discuss in greater detail in a little bit. This is similar to how the golden mockingjay pin symbol became associated with the Hunger Games franchise. Another element that is pivotal to our branding is the hashtag #BeTheChange. In our movie poster, trailers, and all social media platforms, this phrase runs rampant. Hashtag #BeTheChange will be one of our main methods of engagement online, and every time someone from our audience tweets with the hashtag, they are essentially advertising our film and its central message to all of their followers, effectively compounding our audience. The biggest way that our film engages our target audience is by establishing a real-life Alma's Angel movement that runs concurrent with our film's release. Just like the fictional version captured on film, the real Alma's Angel will advocate for real LGBT issues. For instance, our website for the movie features a petition to mandate stricter punishments for hate crimes. This allows our audience to connect with the film not only on an entertainment level, but also on an empathetic intellectual one. The theme of the film will resonate with them even after the ending credits drop. They will continue to use our hashtags and engage with our media product long after we are done showing it to them, allowing them not only to use, but live the hashtag #BeTheChange. Our social media platforms and convergence also play an essential role. The digital presence of our film with accounts in Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram will be enormous. All the posts will be unified with the recurring hashtag #BeTheChange. Our website also functions as an instrument of engagement itself, as it features exclusive content such as sneak peeks from the movie, character profiles, and the petition, which will spur audiences to interact with our audience even outside of theaters. Though the film itself will be distributed in the traditional mainstream theater, it will live a second life by being distributed on streaming sites such as Netflix and Amazon Prime. The technologies we integrated were far from professional or advanced, and with our limited skill set, we were forced to grapple with iMovie to edit our film and iPhones to film our movie. Because of this, we had to be creative in our shots and composition so that they seem more exciting than our limiting technology would suggest. Alana was the one who tinkered with Photoshop to create our movie poster, which is far beyond my skill set. I, on the other hand, took the reins in the production of our website, utilizing the stellar program Wix.com to create an aesthetically pleasing website. I also integrated websites like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, which are almost like free promotional tools that have a broad reach across the internet. By combining these packages, we harness the power of the 21st century technology in creating a comprehensive and engaging film promotion package. Thank you once again, listener, for bearing with me in another one of my critical reflections. Another special thanks to my partner Alana Hedda and instructor Ms. Staclosa for helping me through this rewarding experience.